Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB Player Prop Bets for today, plus our home run calls of the day. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I am Shannon Sommerville. And Tyler, it is Wednesday, and the Yankees lost yesterday. No more, the bet is over, so good news for you on that front.
Padres won. It's 2 games in a row.
Unfortunately, Yankees
3,
lost yesterday, and Aaron Judge didn't get over 1.5 bases like I thought he would. And I thought he would hit a home run yesterday, too. I doubled down on him. However, he did not pull through for us. And we were 0-2 on our main picks, 2 for 2 overall, so not bad. But we just had our bonus picks were the ones that hit. So we just got to, pick the right one for our main today, and then we'll be golden. So we'll be back on track here for this Wednesday. We've got a lot of great games on the slate and some good matchups. Our picks are available on Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard, ParlayPlay. If you haven't checked those out, I suggest you do so. And when you download them for the first time, make sure to use the promo code LineStar so you can get up to $100 of your first deposit match. Those deals do vary, and the deposit match varies based on which one you're using, but we have all the deals listed below along with the links, so make sure you check that out when you get a second. And of course, the tool we're using is the Props AI tool on the LineStar app to help us find the best value in the prop market. Make sure to check that out at linestarapp.com. Plus, our MLB Dinger Report's been such a fun tool to use this season to determine who will hit a home run. But we'll get to home run calls later. For right now, let's hop into props. Tyler, where are you headed for your MLB prop bet of the day?
All right, I got to go with Joey Estes under 16.5 outs. It's minus 125 in sportsbooks. Our LineStar projection, 15.8. Consensus is about the same at 15.7. He's been under in 2 of 3 this season. And while some people really like him, he has an ERA of 6.04 in the minors this season. He's only been up for 3 starts in the majors, but with that kind of record and his past in the minors really not being that great, I think it's really hard for him to excel at this level. And I just got to take the under and keep fading him while his numbers are high. And I do have to say this too. His K line is at 4.5 that I also think is a little bit high, even though he has been over that in 2 of 3 starts, but he's averaging 8.5 Ks per 9. So I don't love that line and would fade it a little bit too.
All right, for my prop bet, I'm going back to the place that had 20 runs yesterday. The Guardians won 13-7 over the Colorado Rockies, but it was home run derby there at Coors Field yesterday. I'm going back to Coors Field again today for my prop bet. We're going with Guardians, one of their hottest hitters. That's David Fry, over 1.5 bases. LineStar's projection for Fry is 2.6. He's been over 52% of the time this season. Check out that average, 357 average, but that goes up when he's facing lefties. 425 average versus lefties. That's a top 5% hitter against southpaws. And going up against Colorado lefty Ty Block, who is giving up a nearly 400 opponent average to righty bats. In fact, he ranks 254th against them. Plus the Colorado bullpen, 27th against right-handed bats. This one's at Coors Field that again saw 20 runs yesterday. And David Fry was in the perfect lineup yesterday. He had one of those home runs that was hit there. So he's been an awesome bat for the Guardians this season, and he's on fire right now and playing at one of the most hitter-friendly venues in the country tonight. This is the highest run total of the slate for today. So when I looked at the lineup here, there's a lot of different ways you can go with the Guardians bats, but I'm going to go with the one that's been one of the hottest lately, and that's David Fry, who has been kind of an incredible story when you think about all the Guardians bats that they have, but really it's David Fry who's kind of emerged as one of the most reliable ones for them, which I don't know about you, did not see coming.
I mean, the Guardians in general are just playing great, and that lineup, it's just like everybody does their part routinely and pretty fun to watch.
All right, so those are our picks, our main picks of the day. Make sure if you haven't already, do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, and you'll automatically be entered into our daily prop bets contest. If we go 2 for 2 on our picks today, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. We'll announce that on the show tomorrow along with a nice money gun celebration. So make sure to do that. But right now it's time. Do we have any bonus props from you today, Tyler? Anything else?
I do.
For today?
Okay. Yeah. Spencer Schwellenbach over 3.5 Ks. It's minus 145, so there's a little juice here. But I mentioned Joey Estes' line was at 4.5. Schwellenbach's at 3.5, but he has almost 2 Ks per nine more than Joey Estes does in the minors. And I would have made this one my main prop, but we still don't have a LineStar projection for that by the time of filming this. So I didn't want to, go with that as my main one without that projection there. But I really do like the spot for him, and I expect him to be over.
Yeah, gotta go with the SS names. SS.
Oh yeah.
That's the the SS bump, if you will. Okay. For my
we got it.
For my prop bet, I'm going to one that I actually really like just as much as my main one. The reason I am leaving it off is I'm going to caution everyone to just know what site you're betting on, because I'm not sure if Daz Cameron is going to be in the starting lineup. And on places like Underdog Fantasy, which is great about refunding you guys if they aren't in the starting lineup, you get refunded for those basis props. But on other sites, they don't honor that as much. So just take note of where you're placing it. I don't know for sure yet if he is in starting lineup for today, but Cameron got called up to replace Ruiz. He's had a hit in both games since he's been called up. He's the son of a former All-Star 17-year MLB vet, Mike Cameron. Prior to his call up, he's on quite the hot streak in AAA, 7 straight games with a hit. And in AAA, he had a 307 average, 577 slugging, over 1,000 OPS in 41 games. He was actually among the league leaders in extra base hits and slugging. Today, he's going up against righty for the Tampa Bay Rays, Ryan Pepiot, and the Tampa Bay Rays bullpen. Even though Pepiot is a pretty good pitcher, the bullpen ranks 25th. So Cameron's in a good spot. He just needs to clear 0.5 bases for us. Again, double check the sportsbook that you are betting and what their terms are in terms of if a player is not in the starting lineup. Usually most sites will honor the fact that he didn't start, so they'll take it off and refund you, but some sites don't. So make sure to double check on that. Have you ever had that happen to you where like you forgot that a certain site doesn't do it and you're like, oh man, didn't get the refund there?
I haven't. I mean, most places, if they don't start, then it's fine. But definitely
just double check.
A good idea to double check.
All right, now it is time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a home run today?
I got to go to a guy that is on absolute fire right now, and that is Bobby Witt Jr. plus 360 hit bomb. LineStar has him at a 23.1% chance for a home run versus Vegas's 21.1%. So there's definitely a little bit of value in betting it. Witt is a top 5% hitter versus right-handed pitchers, and he's absolutely crushed Bailey Ober. 13 plate attempts, 538 average, 538 ISO, and 1 home run. Let's put another over the fence versus him today.
All right, I'm going to Coors Field. Yesterday, they saw 5 home runs. I think they're going to see another one today, and specifically from Jose Ramirez, plus 300 for a home run today, the most likely, according to the Vegas odds, to hit a home run in that game. LineStar projection is around just under 20% for him to get a home run. He has 16 on the year, and remember, this is a switch hitter who does better as a right-handed bat versus lefties. In fact, he has a 639 slugging against lefties, which is over 100 points higher than he does versus righties, and a 240 ISO versus lefties as well. And today he'll be going up against Colorado lefty Ty Block. He doesn't give up a ton of home runs. However, I think he could have a tough time today. It's at Coors Field, the hitter-friendly venue, against a really tough Guardians lineup that was popping, especially yesterday. So I think he's going to have to look out, especially for Jose Ramirez, who does damage from that side of the plate. So I think J-Ram Bam is coming your way today. What do you think, Tyler?
Man, he has been on absolute fire lately, especially on this road trip. So, betting against him probably isn't the smart thing.
And nothing like a trip to the hitter-friendly venue of Coors Field to kind of get the bats going, a little altitude, Let's get it going here today. That was
Yeah, I mean, he
a
has
fun game yesterday
11
with
home
all the home
runs
runs.
in the last
I
month.
know, it's crazy. He's
Yeah.
on fire. Nice. Yeah, I feel like he started the year a little bit slow, but now he's back to form. And in fact, all the Guardians. I'm liking the Guardians today. What can I say? You know,
I mean,
thought
look,
about it.
he's
Aaron Judge is a
on.
good bet too, though.
Yeah, he's on fire enough that last night they were comparing Jose Ramirez to Barry Bonds. So
Okay.
that goes to show you how good he's hitting right now. Then you can definitely bet on him.
And if you're going with the trend of picking the home run call that I had yesterday, Aaron Judge, it seems like this season we've had a lot of luck in placing the home run bet the next day. So that's certainly been a trend that you guys can hop on as well. Yesterday I picked Aaron Judge. He didn't hit one yesterday, which means he's obviously hitting one today at Angel Stadium. So they're not in a bad spot as well. Tyler's got a DFS show coming out, though. If you guys are playing some daily fantasy for today, make sure to check out Tyler's breakdown of maybe some stacks to take a look at, some pitchers to either go with or fade for today. Any teases ahead to your DFS show for today, Tyler? Anything we should be looking out for?
I think it's an interesting slate, and you're gonna have to tune in to know if I am going all in on the Colorado game or fading it a little bit. It is the highest run total by 2.5 points or so.
Yeah,
or 2.5 runs, I should say, not points.
Not surprising considering last night's performance, but should be
and it's decent weather there. Kind of warmish temps and helps the ball fly a little bit.
All right, so make sure to check that out. If you haven't already, again, please do us a huge favor. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. We love giving out our free picks, so let us know where you're headed as well in the comments. We're all trying to help each other out and beat the book, so drop your locks in the comments below. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.